Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I trust you're doing well. I have a video here that I thought would be, it is a little different, and I thought would be fun for us all to participate in. One of my viewers, and he goes by Beer Drinker 6452, suggested that we do a challenge, a caddy challenge. I will put the link to the video that I did, the last video I did, in the description of this video, and you'll be able to see the caddy that I made, that I featured, which is this one here. But let me bring you down here on the bench and let's take a look at some of the different caddies I've used, and then I'd like for us to do a caddy challenge and have you guys make and present. Send me some pictures of the caddies that you use, and we'll maybe even make some. So come down here on the bench and let's take a look at what we have. Now here's a caddy that I put in my toolbox. This one here is one that came with the tools, or these bits. The other one here I made out of a block of aluminum, and it seems that these bits are not reacting to that aluminum. I think I left enough space there. But it's a good way to organize this in your toolbox. So this has been useful. So as I just showed you, this was the caddy that I featured in the video, and it's going to be a regular here on the bench from now on, but we'll set that to the side. Some years back I made a quick little caddy out of a tin can and put I don't know if that'll come out. No, it's pretty tight. I took and put a piece of walnut in the bottom there and drilled some holes so that when chisels are put in there, they wouldn't be on the bottom of the can hitting the metal, and put different size holes so different ones would fit in there, and we'd be able to keep them nice and keep them from getting dull. So anyways, that is another possibility. It's a very simple and basic way to keep your chisels. And after I did this one, I made another one that was a little bit better, I think, and that's this one here. I took and turned this on a lathe. These are several pieces of oak that are glued together. Turned it on the lathe, and then drilled some holes and routed those holes out. And you can see it's all dusty. Don't use every one of these, but we have available chisels anytime I need them, and they won't sit down, they won't hit anything metal. That's a gouge there. They won't hit anything metal in there because the bottom just has the wood for it to push into. So this is another way, something that you may have seen it in other videos, ways that I have tried to organize myself with the chisels, and this is another kind of caddy. Now all of us use a tin can or a cup to put pencils and things in. This one here, I'm not going to take them all out, but in the bottom I put a piece of leather so that when pencils are pushing down in there, they're not hitting metal down in the bottom. And just have all these different pieces in here that if I need something, I can get to it. So there is another caddy. Now, about 25 years ago, I made a bunch of these, and I only have 3 of these left. We spent some time overseas, and I took some of these with me, and I figured I could always make new ones and didn't need to bring them all back, so I didn't. But these, the idea of it was be able to pick this up, go wherever you're working, put it on your workbench, have your fasteners available to you. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Here I adapted and modified this. I wanted a nail. I think I was using it as a scratch awl or something. There's also, I don't know what project I was working on, but on this one here, there's also a drill bit that I put down in there in that handle. But you could drill holes in here. I also thought it might be kind of neat get some rare earth magnets and drill some holes and put some magnets here on the side. You could stick any kind of a bit to it if you wanted to. But the idea of this, and I wish I'd have made these just a little bit bigger, was to be able to dump a 1-pound box of fasteners into there and be able to hold it. And that way, if I had a project that had 2, 3, 4 different fasteners, I could grab 2 of these and have my 4 different fasteners that I needed. The other reason for this is, and I don't have it exactly, I wish I'd have made these just a little bit longer, but that was to be able to stack them like this. And they would be able to be set on a bench, and you could stack them with the handles sticking up, and you could put a whole group. In fact, you could probably put another layer depending on how high you made your shelf. But these were to be stacked this way. You could label them if you wanted to, but that was the idea of this caddy that I built, and they're all uniform, but you can modify these in a variety of ways. So here's the challenge. I thought it'd be fun to see what some of you guys come up with. I know that my viewers are pretty ingenious just from comments that I have received in past videos, and I thought, wouldn't it be neat if we took a month? I believe this is the 1st of September. So let's go for the 1st of October will be the cutoff date. And you guys show me what you can come up with. I would like to maintain 12 inches by 8 inches deep by 8 inches high or smaller. I think all of these would be about in that category. But I've got some ideas and thought I would build myself something as well. And I'd like to hear and see what you guys come up with. So let's do a caddy challenge. How do you organize your stuff? Several of you commented on the last video that I made that you had gotten some ideas from this caddy that I had built, and I'd really like to hear what you got and see what you have to present. So again, we're going to make it the cutoff the 1st of October of 2024. And you guys can email me. I will put my email up here in the corner. I would like your pictures to be emailed to me. That's the best way I know to get a hold of them. And I would love to see what you come up with. Be ingenious. I don't mind if those of you who can do welding and want to make one out of metal, if you know how to bend tin and solder and, you know, whatever you want. I want to see what you guys come up with. Just try to keep it. To me, a caddy is something that's small. Technically, a toolbox is a caddy. Well, I want it smaller than that for all the small little things that you need, whether it's fasteners or screws, screwed bits, driver bits, drill bits, things like that. So keep it to the dimensions of 12 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches high, and we'll be able to look at what you guys have come up with. I think this will be a lot of fun. I've got some ideas that I want to implement and put together. One of you, the viewers, even commented about getting PVC lumber and gluing that together and making a caddy out of it. So that is a really good idea and a really great possibility. Now I am really interested in seeing what it is that you guys come up with. I look forward to it and hope that you will participate with me. I'm going to try to make something, like I said, the cutoff will be October 1st of 2024, and I'll put together a video. You guys send me your pictures at the email that I'll put in the description, and I'll be able to put that all together, and we'll have some fun with this. So I look forward to what you come up with. I really hope you guys have a great day. God bless.